Welcome back. Today we are talking about one tool that I use. It's an indicator, very straightforward, custom made. Uh, there's very different tools that I use in my trading, but this one is by far the easiest, I should say. So it's not going to be difficult to explain. That's the reason why I chose to start with this one. I've got many different tools that I use. Some are on sale, some are not on sale, but let's look at this particular one, which is the pick finder. Okay, so I use a couple of indicators combined. I compiled a list of indicators, and then I coded them into one. So if you look at the account that I have here, you can see, okay, let me show you how to load these indicators onto the screen. Let me remove, where's my indicator list there? Let me remove these two, right, so that I'm just left with a clean chart. So I have here with me the chart for gold, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two, pick finder 1 and pick finder 2, and I'm going to put them on this. And what I do is I zoom out to the last the last that I can, right? So this is the peak indicator. Now with the peak indicator, what I did is I played around with some figures there, and as you can see, it shows you primarily three things. Okay, it shows you when there is a downtrend, it turns red. Shows you when there is an uptrend, it turns blue, and then when it's about to turn, it hits the 10 level, right? It hits the 10 level, and then when it's about to turn at the top, it hits the 90 level. So those are the two things that I look at, just that, the trend and the level. And if you can check, let me just show you this in the 5-minute chart. If you can check here, after this point, that when the market hit the 10 level, it was almost immediate that the market went up. And if you look at that movement from here to where we are now, to where it hit the 90 level, somewhere there, that is about how many pips in total? Let me just check in terms of pips, how much that is. That is actually 203 pips, right, from there to there. And as we can see now that we have reached the point where we have a peak here. And also another thing is we can count levels. So this is level 1, this blue here, and the retracement here on this red is the first retracement after level 1, and we have level 2, then another retracement, and then level 3. So we are almost sure that gold is going to go down back to the 10 level on the 15-minute chart. Now that doesn't mean that gold is on a downtrend forever, right? It simply means gold is going to go down to the 10 level on the 15-minute time. So it's a sell on the 15-minute time frame, on the 5-minute time frame. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, very similar setup. We also have a peak formation here, right? And then we have one, we have a small downtrend, level 2 again, small downtrend, and then level 3. And level 3 is completing here on the 15-minute chart. So we may experience a couple of slight pullbacks but then as soon as it finishes that, it's going to go down up to level 10. And if you then check on a bigger time frame, let's say the 1 hour chart, you can see that it is not yet exhausted the uptrend. So what does this mean? This means we may have gold going down, right? Probably to some level there, and then going up again. So in the short time frame, it will reach level 10, but it's not level 10 on the big time frame, right? So this shows you that this peak here on the gold chart here, that peak level there is the peak level that's on the sell side of gold. Shows you that gold is not going to go any lower than that, right? And then we are expecting gold to then go down maybe somewhere there. Don't know where to exactly. Well, we have the indicator, so it will tell us when we've exhausted our downtrend, right? And then it will start going up. So it really is not a bad tool. It's a very good tool to use, especially if you're a beginner and you just don't want to have any problem. And this is, remember, this is, if you look at this peak over here, right? If you look at this peak over here, right, where the market peaked at this point. If you look at the date there, that's the 13th of February, right? And today it's the 22nd of February, which means you would have had a couple of days trade there, just from picking out a pick on the 1 hour chart. So a pick on the 1 hour chart is very powerful. It's a swing trade, very long term trade. If you look at the previous peak, when it happened, it was on this date here. That's on the 29th of December. So the last peak on gold here on the 1 hour chart happened on the 29th of December. If you had entered that peak, you would have held a trade from the 29th of December up to the 13th of February. So these are some tools that you can use. This particular tool is not, I wouldn't say it's cheap. I also wouldn't say it's expensive. I'm selling this for just $100. It's not a big thing. I do have custom jobs that I do for people. If you feel like you have your own indicators and you want to have them combined in some way, or maybe you want to create an expert advisor or whatever, then that would be $200. You pay $100, and then we do a 3 working day job, and then I deliver your product. You pay the remaining 100. Okay, so, and also, and I think there's some of you guys who want to learn how to code some of this stuff on your own, and you feel like, oh, I want to really learn maybe how to, infuse some of my strategies into something that is workable, maybe an expert advisor, maybe an indicator, or maybe a script. Same thing, get in touch with me. Well, for the lessons, it's $250, just for the lessons. Okay, $250. That will be a 3-month course, and will take you from creating scripts, creating indicators, and creating expert advisors. All right. So see you guys next time. I'm going to talk about my other tools in the next videos, so just bear with me. I cannot talk about all the tools in one video, but if you want to know, just so you know, as you can see here, if you go to the M1 chart, right? So if you had looked at this, if you're going to trade on a daily time frame, so say you're going to trade, you're not going to be like, trading for a long time, let's say you're scalping, this tool will help you. As you can see here, there's a peak, which is that peak over there. This tool will help you identify your peak, and then you can just quickly grab a couple of pips there from the peak down to maybe when the first red line stops appearing, or when the first downtrend stops appearing. So at the moment, this is just 50 pips worth of a trade from just seeing one peak. So yeah, it's not a very bad, it's not a bad tool. It's a good tool. Can be used on any asset. So I can drag the chart for USD JPY into this chart, and I can see same or similar results. So it doesn't really matter which pair you're trading. All right. So thank you guys for listening in. It's I know it's hard. I'm not a YouTuber, so it's very hard for me to create those types of videos that you're used to. But remember, majority of what works is not found in those fancy videos that you're looking for. Okay, it's just these simple videos. They're the real deal. All right. So take care, and hope to see you in the next video. Ciao.